Now we have to talk about Stephen Colbert, who continues spiraling. He's not taking the loss well. Okay, take it on the chin. You got fired. You got canned. The job wasn't for you. You didn't meet the moment, okay? Go with a little bit of dignity. Go with a semblance and a shred of grace. But Stephen Colbert is not doing that. In fact, he had this rebuttal to President Trump. I don't know why he's mad at President Trump. President Trump's not the one who canceled your show. Your show got canceled because you're losing $40 million a year. But we actually have a clip of what his response was to President Trump.
In a completely unrelated story, on Friday, Donald Trump posted, "I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings." How dare you, sir? Would an untalented man be able to compose the following satirical witticism? Go f yourself.
Yeah, so Stephen Colbert is clearly spiraling, not taking the loss well. I thought that was just embarrassing. That's the best you got. But when I saw the clip, I thought, okay, the rich, white, liberals and their, urban enclaves who watch Stephen Colbert, they're probably eating that up. They're probably like, oh, he showed Trump. He showed him. Ha 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 ha. They probably thought it was amazing. Colbert, you look like a joke and you look like a clown. I've also heard that in New York City, protesters are assembling in front of where he films his show to demand his show be saved. Fee, fi, fo, fum. We want Stephen Colbert. But these folks, they show up for anything. Okay, they show up to frickin' protest if you're wearing fur. They show up to any protest. It's the middle of the summer in New York City, and these people clearly have the money and the means to just go stand around and protest. But what these people need to understand, this is not political. Okay, I even saw Sonny Hostin on The View try to say that somehow the Constitution might be, erased because of this. No, it has nothing to do with the Constitution. He has free speech. He said whatever he's wanted to say for years on this television program. The fact is, this is a financial decision. The free market is taking the trash out, and Stephen Colbert happens to be the trash this week. You can't run a show that's in a $40 million hole. You can't run a show that's losing $40 million a year, I'm here to tell you. In business, you really can't run a show that's losing 40 cents a year. You have to be turning a profit or at least breaking even. And so for the network, of course they have to let Stephen Colbert go, but these liberals aren't going to miss a chance to play the victim card, okay? They can't miss that opportunity. But what they don't realize is also a lot of the culture has moved online and into social media and into the podcasting space. Thank you for tuning in. And they didn't evolve with the culture. And it's what we saw in this last election, right? President Trump and folks on the right were able to tap into podcast and new media, and the left got totally left behind because they focused on MSNBC, CBS, mainstream media, and the ratings are in the gutter. So Stephen Colbert, we wish you well. We also have another clip of Jon Stewart. He did a response. All of these, late night hosts are rallying around Stephen Colbert, okay? They're rallying around each other. Let's play this clip of Jon Stewart and what he had to say.
Go fuck yourself! 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 Wait, bring it down. Let's bring it down. Let it be quiet. Fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself. Everybody. Fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself.
So first off, I apologize for all the profanity. You guys know I don't use the F word on my show, but I know how to run a business, and we're not going to spend money having someone go in and spend hours bleeping out the curse words. And let me say this to Stephen Colbert, Jon Stewart, and all of these late night television hosts. You look like a bunch of beta males, okay? You look like a bunch of beta male bitch boys who can't take a loss. You took a hit, your show sucked, nobody was watching it, you were losing millions of dollars a year. Good riddance, sayonara, goodbye, enjoy unemployment, right off into the sunset and go live in your house in the Hamptons. We don't care. So Stephen Colbert, we probably won't be hearing much from you because you don't really have the personality to carry a show on your own on the internet. You needed a huge staff and all these millions of dollars even to look that good. So I don't think you're going to have much of a prayer moving forward into the future. And I think the culture has moved on. You'll find a niche audience of, rich liberals in New York City who want to tune in and be coddled and feel like the world's coming to an end because of President Trump. That's what they want. But I don't see a big future for you in media.